Gurkha Sherpa, black and Maduro. Gurkha Sherpa. Gurkha Sherpa! It's like a shitty Harry Potter spell that conjures up a 4'6" Himalayan man with chronic flatulence. Hey everybody, Michael K, and this is Cigar Vlog. Okay, weird intro aside. Yes, this is the Gurkha Sherpa, and it is really hard not to call it a Gurpa, because that's how my mouth works today. Nice little off-brand, well not off-brand, just kind of offshoot of typical Gurkha lines. Seems a little overly ornate for what it actually is, considering the fact that it's actually got limited reserve lot number on it. Why, I don't know. Because you see these showing up by the boatload in catalogs. Nice little double, looks like possibly double cap there. Go ahead and trim and scorch. Nice and clean. Yeah, every so often Gurkha is known for rather creative and interesting names for the cigar lines. This one just does not roll off the tongue well. That looks sufficiently barbecued. I think I got a hole somewhere. Well, anyway, get up underneath this tree. Clean tobacco, a little earth, maybe a touch of sweet. I seem to be getting a little bit of a conflicting aroma, though. You know, just the actual smell coming off of it kind of has that kind of barroom smell. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little earthy, a little woody, touch of slight spice, not a whole lot. It's a little sweet. Good start. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this down to about the first inch, and hopefully my mouth will actually cooperate with me today. Okay, get started in first inch here. So far, touch of spice. It's a little sweet, a little bit earthy, a little coffee. Pretty decent complexity in the flavor profile so far. A couple different things going on. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to find something a little different to pick out of the actual overall presence of the smoke here. Kind of cocoa-y in the retrohale, with a little earthiness to it. Overall, not bad. I keep wanting to say something else about this, but it's just kind of like I keep seeing them pop up in an orange label variety, which is a different wrapper. This is the black label, which is the Maduro. But it's kind of weird. It's like I don't usually see too many of the reviews of this one. Everybody seems to be getting a hold of the orange, which is like a Habano wrapper, as opposed to a Maduro, which I find a little odd. I guess this is one of the newer lines. But anyway, so for the price of them, it seemed actually pretty decent. So I managed to snag a bundle. And this is the tail end of it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the halfway point and yank the band because, go figure, it's going to be huge. So I'll go ahead and give an update midway and see if anything wakes up. Kind of a funny thing about Colorado, this is kind of how the weather works in this state. Oh look, a nice bright sunny day. Wait a minute. What the hell? Alright, well, the ash just went. I figure this is a pretty good halfway point. Every so often when I'm puffing away on this, I kind of get almost a marshmallow creaminess to it. It's kind of nice. It's a little sweet, a little creamy, kind of smooth. On top of the already existing flavors. It's a little sweet, a little spice. I want to say almost like a cinnamony spice, not really like solid, like bitters, baking spices, nutmeg, cardamom, things like that. It's kind of like an almost cinnamony kind of, almost cinnamon. You know, it's kind of very difficult to actually pinpoint what kind of spice you actually get off of this. But it's just got a little bit of something to it. Good clean tobacco, a little earth. So far, my drink recommendations would be good, not necessarily the strongest coffee, but just, you know, good solid coffee. Decent whiskey, maybe a tequila. Yeah, I think tequila Lunas would actually be pretty good with one of these. But anyway, so far, definitely making for a fairly decent kind of almost everyday smoke. I say almost every day because, you know, it's not like, you know, cheapo. It's a little bit of a step up from that, but affordable enough that you could definitely make this your everyday. And it would not be a bad choice, provided, of course, it doesn't squeeze your wallet too much. Hello. You came out of nowhere. Never fails. Colorado. The sun's out. People are biking or walking the dog. You know, it's like, yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I don't have a problem with dogs, but around here, it's like you have to have 3 dogs, one of them missing a limb, in order to get a driver's license. You know, it's nuts. This dog thing is just getting a little out of hand. I just keep waiting for some like really small woman with 3 really big dogs to end up finding the wrong squirrel one day. All of a sudden explaining to animal control how she managed to get pulled through the doggy door. Ah, boy. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the nub and give a final update from there. Alright, that looks like pretty much the nub. So I'm kind of running out of finger space. So far, flavors have been pretty consistent throughout most of it. So that's actually not a bad thing, because the flavors you get are actually pretty good. A little spice, a little coffee, a little earthiness, a little sweet, and the flavors do kind of build and kind of coat the inside of your mouth a little bit with this really nice kind of like a high quality coffee kind of thing. So yeah, definitely check this out with a nice quality coffee. I want to say maybe a Kentucky bourbon, something like that. Overall, not a whole lot else to say. And that's kind of the thing about Gurkhas, is the fact that Gurkha ends up putting out so much stuff that it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. So finding out information about any specific line from Gurkha can be a bit of a trick. But anyway, so far, decent, pretty good little Maduro. Provided the price isn't too dear, makes for a good everyday. Other than that, yeah, it's like I keep trying to find something else to say other than, you know, give them a shot, and that's pretty much it. You know, they're good cigars, decently priced. Yeah, check them out. That's just it. Just like cut and dry. Good cigar. Try it. Well, anyway, if you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you had a different experience. Other than that, check out my Twitch stream. It's Sunday to Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Also recorded for a couple days afterwards. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.